There are massive amounts of waste associated with shipping cargo. It's time to rethink our system of consumer packaging and delivery systems. In the current pandemic, shopping has moved at an exponential pace towards online services. While cardboard is still relatively cheap to produce, there's not much financial incentive for businesses to switch to a greener solution. In our pandemic environment, with supply chains and lower production, cardboard boxes are becoming difficult to produce and ship to manufacturers. The result will be there are delays in receiving shipped goods, per box's price will go up, and there will be an increase in wastefulness as wrong-sized boxes must be used.
There is a huge problem with the amount of cardboard that is wasted every year shipping cargo. Over 850 million tons of cardboard ends up in the U.S. landfills every year. That equates to about 1 million trees. Between 3.5 and 7 billion trees are chopped down each year in the world, and we are only growing back 1.9 billion trees each year. This affects wildlife and global warming.
When we were trying to think of solutions to this waste, we came across mycelium. Mycelium is the vegetation part of a fungus. If turned into a paste and put in a mold, we could make cargo boxes out of it. We chose mycelium because it does not produce too much CO2 when it's decomposing, compared to cardboard that produces methane at a faster rate and in much greater quantities. If mycelium ends up in landfills, it has no negative effect on the earth, and it can even eat away at plastic.
Mycelium can also be dissolved in water and soap, whereas cardboard can take over a year to completely decompose. Not only does mycelium decompose quickly, but it also grows quickly. It takes about 5 to 7 days to grow. This means we don't have to wait years for a single tree to grow, and we can produce new boxes as quickly as we use them. Allergies are also not a problem if we turn mycelium into boxes. We were worried about people being allergic to mycelium, but after contacting a mycologist, we learned that most mushroom allergies come from the spores of the mushroom. After being processed and turned into a box, the fungus in mycelium will no longer have any spores that might trigger allergies.
We spoke to Steve Farrar, who works for M2 Ingredients as a Chief Technical Officer/founder. He's recognized as a U.S. pioneer in mycology. Steve has over 30 years of experience growing culinary and medicinal mushrooms. He's also consistently a sought-after speaker on topics of health benefits of mushrooms and industrial mycelium.
We asked the expert if mycelium-based packaging was a new idea and if mycelium-based packaging is sturdy enough to replace cardboard packaging. He responded with, "Technically it could, but it hasn't been used in this way yet. Right now mycelium is primarily used for replacing packaging inserts like styrofoam. Once the boxes are made, they can be quite durable, like water and even fire resistant. Once they serve their purpose in shipping, the forms can be added to your personal compost or discarded in your everyday green disposable cans."
Another question we asked was, are there any concerns if a lot of it ended up in landfills the way cardboard does? He responded with, "There are no concerns really. You could even cap and collect any released methane to be repurposed. Education would be greatly beneficial in disposal of mycelium packaging. Although you could put this packaging in your regular trash disposal, it's better served to put it in your green disposal cans or cut it up and put it in your own personal compost piles." We also asked, would mass production impact natural biomes? He followed up with, mycelium only requires around 5 to 7 days to grow and can be done so in any average office building, greenhouse, or organic indoor farms. So no need to clear forests or make room for large cultivation fields.
Another question we asked the expert was, are there any dangerous levels of greenhouse gas byproducts in the creation or breakdown of mycelium packaging? He responded with, "As with any organic material breakdown, there is some methane and CO2 released during decomposition, but nothing you might consider at a dangerous level."
Converting our current cargo standards to sustainable packaging is critical. Compared to cardboard, mycelium offers a faster growth rate and a compostable solution. Mycelium could revolutionize how our world approaches the containment and delivery of our cargo while providing a sustainable, disposable packaging.